Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lonnie and today I am going to do a foundation look. Now, yes, I know I just did the whole foundation look using Charlotte Tilbury's products, but between the foundation and the powder, it was close to $100. I mean, this alone was $46. And I started thinking, I'm like, well, what happens if you can't afford $46 for a foundation? I mean, are you just out of luck? Do you not get to wear makeup? So I went to Target and I found a foundation. I found this e.l.f. foundation for $6. So today I am going to use e.l.f. foundation and powder and see if I like that look for $100 less. So stick around and let's put on this e.l.f. product and see what kind of results I get from using this. You all have been very kind about telling me tips on things that I'm doing wrong or tips on how I can do things better, which I'm all about that. You give me all the tips you want. But I was applying my foundation with a brush and I was applying the product directly to my brush. Well, I heard that if you apply it to your finger and you dab, 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 and not directly to your brush, it's actually going to save product. So I'm going to put one pump, wink, which was a considerable amount, and we're gonna put it right on my same spots that I put my last one. If you are like me and you are new to your foundation journey, remember, dab, dab, dab is good, rub, rub, rub is bad. And I'm gonna get this all around my face, and I pretty much have everything basically where I want it. And we are going to move over now to my blending sponge. Now this is where I got the most comments, and the comment I got that I really want to share with you is one, don't rub. I was seriously rubbing my sponge all over my face. And what's going to happen is you're just going to break down your skin and you're going to cause damage to your skin and you are going to make more fine lines and wrinkles. Also too, I was using a dry sponge. If you get your sponge wet or damp, you know, you get it under the faucet and you wring out that water, but you have a damp sponge, you actually are gonna get, it's gonna work better. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, there you go. There is the $6 foundation that was compared to the $46 foundation that I got at Nordstrom's. Comparatively, I'm gonna give this one an A. I like the coverage, I like the smell, and yeah, so let's move on to the powder. Now this one in compared to the Charlotte Tilbury, which again, I absolutely love. There was nothing wrong with that makeup. I'm just trying to find it cheaper. This one compared to Charlotte Tilbury at $46, this was $4. So I was able to get both the powder and the foundation for $10. This is a light to medium, which I feel is going to be the right color for me. It does not have a fancy case, but you know what? Who cares about the fancy case? And we're just gonna see if we can open it. Oop, there you go. So this is the finishing powder. We're gonna take the same brush and we are just going to, again, go all over my face because like I said in the last video, I really like more of a matte finish, not the super shiny, dewy finish. I will give this, again, I wanted the setting powder, I wanted it to take away that shine from the foundation, and it did a good job. It absolutely did everything that I wanted it to do. Now we're not stopping there. We're actually gonna go one step farther on this video because on the last one I told you about all the magical things that a bronzer will do, and I actually bought one. This one cost me $7. So foundation, powder, bronzer, so far I'm at a total of $17. I'm still cheaper than just one foundation from Nordstrom's. So let me again figure out how to open this and I will tell you where I'm going to apply it. So this is the bronzer. You can see the difference in the colors. So I'm putting my bronzer on the same brush that I put my powder on, and I'm just gonna go along my cheek line right there. So we're going to just bronze, 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 and then we're going to go straight along underneath my jawline. Now, when I was at Ulta Beauty, I was actually told to put this bronzer all over my neck because again, what that's going to do, it's going to make my face pop. So we are going to just go wild and we're gonna put it all on my neck. Because you know what, I want my face to pop. That's what makeup is all about. Makeup is all about making your face all poppy. So I have my bronzer on my neck, on my cheeks, and that is the extent of a bronzer. It's not as scary as it sounds. When I was thinking about using this and I saw the tutorials, I was like, oh my gosh, that is like the scariest thing ever. I'm going to never know how to use it. But it can be as simple as that. So we have the foundation on, the powder on, the bronzer on. Now we need to put the rest of my makeup on so we can go outside and give it that final test. So makeup on. And just like that, my makeup is on. So like I said, we need to do the outside sun test just to kind of give it that final look and that final just stamp of approval. So let's go outside and see what this looks like in the sunlight. Are you ready for my honest, I'm not getting paid to say one thing or the other kind of review? Here you go. Now, if you have normal to oily skin, this e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation, I think will be fine for you. This was $6 and I really like how it feels. I like the coverage and I think it's a pretty makeup. But being, again, just my little side note, if you have drier skin, I don't think you're gonna like this. That's just my opinion. Now, as far as the powder goes, powder is fine. I think, truthfully, I think powder is powder. So if you want to, just get the $46 Charlotte Tilbury and then just get the cheaper e.l.f. powder and I think you'll be fine. And as far as the bronzer goes, you know what? For $7, I think that this is a great bronzer. I like how it looks and I can actually see a little contouring underneath my cheekbone. And I like being able to put this bronzer, a light little powder all over my neck. So the $7 e.l.f. Bronzer, I like it. I'm keeping this one. And with that final thought, I just wanted to let you know that everything that I showed you today is, of course, in my Shop My Look link, which is down below. So if you want to check anything out and get something yourself, you can click on that down below. I hope that you had so much fun that you hit that like and subscribe button because this is a fun channel. I'm just gonna say it. This is the only time I'm not going to beat around the bush and say a lot of words, even though I'm saying a lot of words right now. Like and subscribe so you can have more fun. And remember, be bright, be bold, be brave, contour, get some bronzer, and just have fun. So I will see you on the next episode.